Hi friends, Tilly here, and I have what has kept me from doing many videos lately. Uh, my album that I finished, a very first time I tackled anything like this, and did it for my granddaughter and new grandson. I just want to explain a little bit about it, but mostly I'll show you pictures at the end. I just embroidered their name on a oval, and I did this in mostly creams and white, off-white and creams. And this is the front of the book. All of these, I did the transfers, printed them out on my printer, and then ironed them onto fabric. And so, and I didn't realize that I haven't got the capability, so I'll have to look for a program that does to flip. In this case, it didn't make any difference. It just means that they're on the wrong side, but there was nothing that I took. None of the pictures that I used in this had any writing or anything, so it didn't make any difference that I couldn't actually flip the photo so that when I ironed it on fabric it wouldn't be backwards. So I'll have to look for a program that does that. But I merely layered as many doilies, put lace at the bottom of the pages. The first one is just an oval of the two with some pearl that surrounds the photo, and the second page is just of the bride, and I know this is so close you're not getting too good a view of this, but just to the bride. And I'll put, well, I think most of you know who sells, who we buy our bridal appliques from, but I'll put her link at the bottom of the page. And this is just more doilies, and then a little trim around the photo. Same with this. I just let them overlap, just because that's the way I made it. This one I used a more cream color, and didn't want to put too much foo-foo around it. I did put in the four corners, I did put little pearl embellishment just in the four corners, but I didn't want to make, I've still got string, look at that, from the hot glue gun. The pages I actually sewed, and I sewed the lace trims that are here underneath. All of those are sewn to the page, but then the doilies are hot glued on. I tried using the fabric tack, but I just found it to yellow, and the hot glue worked a lot better for me. And then this one has two photos of the girls, and then I just put some of these little pearl blings hanging off. This one down here is of the fellows. I used two different edgings for the two different photos. And on this side then is a combination picture of the entire wedding party. And I didn't do a lot of, I'm just talking as it's no sense in showing you every single doily that's on these pages, but I wanted it mostly to be of the bride and groom and the wedding party, the parents, and I'll show you on the back what I have an idea what I'd like to do back there, and the mother of the bride, and used a smaller doily underneath and then put trim around the edge and then put applique on either side. And here the father of the bride walking her down. And this one I just used the tails of a bow. I didn't use the whole bow, and then just put two more of the you know, these on filament. Put a glued a pearl edge around the outside. All of the photos I matted on the back of just some filler, fiber fill, and so that it gave them a little bit of stability, but then that does mean that they stand up a little bit off the page. So if I don't use a seam, an edge on it, like I didn't want to do and make this too frilly with her dad, I needed to do something to hide the filler, so that's what I used, and put a couple of little blings here and here. Then the next page is pictures of them in church with the priest that actually my new grandson is his name. He's named after this priest who married his mother and father and baptized him, and now married him. And then another one at the Virgin Mary's statue over here, and then one here at the bottom with the parents of the groom. I didn't, like I say, I didn't want to put, this isn't a book for a lot of people, a lot of guests, because I would hope that if she saves this book, it will mainly just be, you know, something that sits in an attic or in a box, and her children may actually open it and take a look. And I wanted it to be mostly family, so that they can ask, oh, was that, you know, was that great grandma? Was so anyway, that's what the idea was behind keeping it pretty much just the kids and the immediate family. And then the venue, I put up here. Here's a picture of them coming in to the reception venue, and then the one with them cutting cake down here at the bottom, and all of them layered on layers and layers of doilies. And here in the creases, can you see this? Most of this I've put, what is that called? Is that Chinese braid? Is that what you call that braiding? I don't know for sure. And I kept putting much of the same on page after page, so that the book related, so that it felt a little related to itself. As you turned the pages, you found similar things. This is another just set of doilies and trim at the bottom. I'm sure some of you recognize some of this beautiful trim, and I can't really tell you where I got it. It's just I've had it for so long in preparation for this book, and this is them at the out in the vineyard where the reception was held in the you know, what they refer to as the barn at the vineyard. And then the last page is that of the two of them standing together, and then the two of them with, I don't know if you remember, but that Friday the 13th that they were married, it was there will not be another full moon on Friday the 13th for 30, I can't remember, 30-something years. If I look it up, if I find it, I'll put it on the bottom too, but I'm not sure I'm even going to find that. Just use some more applique here, and then this is a picture of them. Actually, it was leaving church, but Sorry, I ran too long, and so my camera just switched off. A picture of them actually leaving church, but I thought it would be a good picture to end the album. And so that's the last page of it. And this one's done. You can see a little bit more of the satin. All of the pages are satin. All of them have filler inside of the satin pages, and so they are a little fluffy. The back now is what I wanted to show you. In this one I'm keeping empty. I'm keeping it just like this, and the reason I'm doing it is if I can get hold of one of my kids, our grandkids, that are talented enough to be able to pick faces out of actual photographs and put them on a page for me so that I can print that out. What I want is the pages of their grandmothers and grandfathers, and there also were, was it 3 great grandmothers that were, I don't know for sure. I'm getting a little flustered now. I just finished this book and I feel like taking a long nap. But I think it was 3 great grandmothers that were there, and so if I could get just their heads, and maybe on one of the large doilies on the back of the book, just put in a ring the grandpas, the 2 grandpas that are the children's grandpas that are left, and the grandmas that are like me, and then the great grandmas. If I can just put that, arrange them on this back page, I'm liable to go ahead and do that. But I haven't found any. I haven't even asked yet, so I don't know if any of the kids will do it for me, or if I can figure out how to do it for myself, or if any of you know an easy way to take just the heads from a photo and put it on, some, I don't have I don't know any of that stuff, PowerPoint or any of that, so I don't know. If you've got an easy way to be able to do it, then please let me know. Otherwise I'll get I'll try to bribe a grandchild. So anyway, this is the album, and I hope I didn't and too much around for you, and I didn't want to go through lace by lace for you either. So anyway, that's my project, and I certainly hope that they like it. There, of course, with the first of everything and anything that we do, there are particular things that I don't like about it. There are things I wish I could change and make a little bit better, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, and maybe they will not notice or maybe they'll just like it because it is. I don't know, so we'll see. But I mean, they won't tell me. They'll just tell me they love it, and that'll be the end of it. But inside myself, it's not exactly like I would like it to have turned out. But this is the best that I could do for the very first one that I have ever done. So there you go. I may never do another one like this again because it wasn't easy. But there you are. And I thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now.